December 19, 2020, Cheryl Crowl, 60, of Mashpee, strangled by her son, Andrew Bailey. Mr. Bailey was charged with domestic assault and battery, strangulation or suffocation with serious bodily injury, assault and battery, and murder. He was held without bail pending a mental health evaluation at Bridgewater State Hospital. He was later proven fit to stand trial. Cheryl was a boots-on-the-ground woman sharing her ideas and passion about how to help victims of domestic violence. She shared her story of her own abuse in hopes of helping others who might be silently struggling. Cheryl had a drive and dedication matched by few people. Her compassion for those who have suffered at the hands of domestic violence is something to remember and honor. Her optimism and endless energy will be sorely missed on Cape Cod. She was a true advocate and warrior and hoped to create a program called Change the Game to help women of domestic violence. She stated, "I believe this world is ready for change, needs it, and it is time."
December 20th, 2020, Tina Amore, 49, of Beverly, was allegedly killed by her boyfriend, John T. Shares, 51, in their home. Very few details are available as all cases have been sealed for the time being. Amore was a mother of 2 grown children and loved cooking and helping others.
January 2nd, 2021. Kristen A. Carey, 37, of Charlton, was allegedly killed by her husband, Keith Cuthbertson, 49, before he killed himself in their home. The couple began living together this past summer in the home Cuthbertson owned. Carey owned a cleaning business and was the mother of 2. While general reports of their relationship were positive, some shared that Carey may have been thinking of leaving.
On January 29, 2021, Michael Ricci, 51, of Marshville, died from a fatal stabbing after an altercation with his wife, Christine Ricci, 46, in their home. Their children reported years of verbal and physical combat between the couple. Fueled by his alcoholism and their mental illness, he was a veteran Boston firefighter. She was indicted by a grand jury on 1 account of murder and 1 count of assault and battery with a deadly weapon. The couple had 3 children.
February 8th, 2021. Danielle Taylor, 30, of Mashpee, was allegedly strangled to death by her boyfriend, Kleber Mariano, 33, at a hotel in Falmouth. Taylor had just celebrated her 30th birthday and was the loving mother of 5 and worked several jobs while taking nursing and other classes. Taylor and Mariano had been together on and off for 10 years and until recently had been living together when they broke up. She was at their apartment to retrieve her things. He was charged with murder, assault and battery on a family household member, and strangulation and assault with intent to murder.
March 6, 2021, Bennu, Rinani, 76, of Westboro, was found dead in her home, and her husband, Abdal Rinani, 83, was charged with attempted murder and strangulation. No more information has been given about Miss Rinani's death.
March 26, 2021, Rhonda Patalena, 35, of Bedford, Massachusetts, was killed by her current boyfriend, Jeffrey Buchanan, 33, on a public beach in York, Maine. Patalena died from blunt force injury to the head. Buchanan has been charged with murder. The couple had one child in common, and Rhonda has 2 children from prior relationships.
April 20th, 2021. Celeste March LeBron, 49 of Lowell, succumbed to injuries after being critically injured by a fire allegedly caused by her current husband, Santos LeBron de Los Santos, 42. Initial reports are that on March 31st, he doused her with gasoline and set it on fire. He has been held without bail and faced initial charges of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon causing serious bodily injury. A neighbor testified during a dangerousness hearing that Marthe LeBron said her husband attacked her after accusing her of infidelity.
May 2nd, 2021, Fatima Yassin, 27 of Boston, was killed along with Jahari De Alto, 42 of Boston, by Yasin's current husband, Marcus Chavez, 34. De Alto was a beloved member of the transgender community in Massachusetts and known for her generosity. She had invited Yasin and Chavez and their 2 children into their home when they were having difficulties. At the time of her death, De Alto worked at Casa Mirna as a Safe Link hotline advocate. She had previously worked at Elizabeth Freeman Center in Pittsfield. Chavez was charged with 2 counts of murder and 1 count of animal cruelty.
June 22nd, 2021. Jamie A. Dickinson, 34, of Oxford, was allegedly shot to death by her current boyfriend, Jess A. Brooks, 38, before he killed himself in their home. 3 children were home at the time of the incident, and the oldest, age 13, jumped out the window with the 4-year-old sibling to go to her neighbors and seek help. The police were already on their way as they had taken 2 separate 911 calls. The couple was pronounced dead when police arrived. The 3-year-old was found by police when they got to the home. The couple were not married and had 2 children together and 1 child from a previous marriage. The police reported finding a lot of weapons in the home, and both Dickinson and Brooks were licensed to carry firearms.
July 29th, 2021. Alicia N. Hayward, 42, of Easton, was allegedly shot to death by her current boyfriend, Akil S. Jackson, 41, outside of her workplace in Roslindale, a neighborhood of Boston. Hayward was a devoted single mom and had started dating Jackson 5 years ago. They all lived together for several years. However, 2 weeks prior to the murder, they broke up. Some friends and colleagues said there was turmoil and heated arguments recently. Hayward worked at Sullivan's Pharmacy in Rosendale Village. Initial reports are that she agreed to meet Jackson, and while in his car, he shot her. She managed to get inside her workplace, and first responders were contacted. She died later in the hospital. Jackson took off, and police found him later, armed with a semi-automatic gun, which he initially refused to put down and aimed towards himself. He was first arraigned in Brockton District Court for unlawful possession of a firearm, possession of a stolen firearm, unlawful possession of ammunition, and violation of a restraining order. He was then brought to West Roxbury District Court, where murder charges were brought.
On August 29, 2021, Diane Silvera, 71 of Taunton, was allegedly shot to death by her current husband, Edmund Silvera, 86, at their home. He was charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. Authorities believe he also tried to kill himself and then resisted arrest, requiring a several-hour standoff with a SWAT team. Silvera's sister had contacted police to do a wellness call after being concerned by a phone call where she described having difficulties with her husband. A few months per police had responded to the home, and Silvera described his controlling and jealous behavior. No charges were filed against Edmund at the time.